Check. Good morning. It's top of the bench series. Um, we're gonna go over basically my setup, my old setup, which is my new setup. I had a bunch of, well, I ain't have a bunch of powerlifting coaches. I had a few powerlifting coaches come in and change my bench technique. And with that change, I had pain. I had a lot of shit, a lot of shoulder issues. So you know what I mean. So I switched back to my original setup. It took me a long time to get back. So I'm gonna show you how to do this shit instead of feet up with base weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go by like football player stance because you know what I'm saying. Football player is the strongest person on the earth. So you're gonna have to get in your power zone. So this is how I'm gonna teach you. So okay, you get your foot placement. This is how you find your foot placement. So me personally, I'm a I'm an old linebacker, so I get in my power zone. So this is my power zone. My power zone is here. So I'm not, you know what I mean, my feet are not parallel. I got one back probably like an inch and a half so I can go ahead and get that drive. So this is my mechanics. So you got to work with your mechanics. So my mechanics say I'm strongest when I'm, you know what I'm saying, strong leg back, ready to fire off, front leg ready to fire off. Everything is in drive mode. So this is how you can tell. You come down, and once you here, this your power move. I can't be moved from here. See this? I'm locked. So from here, I go ahead and set my feet, get on the bench. Then it's about your hand placement. So we're gonna do hand placement next. So the next thing after foot placement, we're gonna do foot placement. So I'm right here in my power zone. Foot placement. Then we're going back on the bench. We're gonna get your hand placement. So my hands is always like this. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to fire off in real life with your wrist like this. You're going to break them bitches. So bulldog grip, I don't do that because it's really, you know what I'm saying, you pre-injuring your shoulders. They might say you put in a good position, but you pre-injuring your shoulders, being honest. So we're going to go with this technique, the classic technique before all that new invention shit started. We want longevity. We're going to do longevity. We're going to preach risk over, you know, we're not going to preach. We're going to preach reward over risk. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not taking too many risks to injure ourselves. We can't get back in the sport. So we in this shit for fucking rewards. So you put it in the meat of your hand. You find your thumb on, me, I'm thumb on the smooth, slide an inch out. So it's in the meat of my hands, pause. So I go there, no bulldog grip, because that shit ain't right. So I go here, meat in my hand, my base already set, I'm already locked. So I just pull myself into position. Set. So next up, you got your foot placement. You know, you get your base, you're down, you're still driving. You get your hand placement, no fucking bulldog. Get your hand placement. Pull yourself in position. Big breath. Out. One more time. Hand placement. No fucking bulldog. Slide yourself in position. Push back. Unrack. That shit rhyme. See that? Smooth. So now we're gonna put it all together. One solid move. I got my base, strong, hands, pull myself in place. Big breath. Unrack. Ah. All right, so that's all the shit this motherfucker on. Yeah. All right, so that's it for the instruction, the demonstration on how I bench, how I set up my new setup, which is my old setup, because that new setup, your feet on the bench, your hands out wide like this. If you want longevity, if you want, you know what I mean, strength, you know what I'm saying, within the numbers, outside the numbers, because Nah, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you why. So I have a 484 bench, and so my old coach was the best in the world. I stopped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, dealing with him because I thought I knew, you know what I'm saying, how to go ahead and just prep the numbers, then a dumbass. So after that, you know what I'm saying, I hired some other coaches or whatever, and they really want just throwing different programs, and they throwing me some bullshit that really want my training style. So once I try to go back to my old benching style, that shit hurts. So I'm like, why my proper mechanics hurt? Because last 3 years, I've been dealing with this fucking wide grip shit, and it been turning my shoulders up from the inside. You know what I mean? So I had to figure that out after, you know what I'm saying, numerous times. People tell me I had to have surgery. And all it was I had to hire what they call a stretchologist to help me open my shoulder up. And it took 6 months for that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, stay within your proper mechanics. If that shit hurt while you benching, it shouldn't fucking hurt. If people tell you should be uncomfortable on the bar, you shouldn't be uncomfortable with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be adding those stupid ass stressors to your body unless it's building your body. You know what I'm saying? And it's not freaking building your body. It's not adding no muscle on. All it's doing is tearing your tendons up, prematurely beating your tendons up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 47 years old. I see motherfuckers in here that's 26 in here, and I look at their form. They got the rack this goddamn low off their chest, and they way out here. Like, bro, why you way out there? That's how equipped benches bench. You know what I'm saying? And every time we learn from somebody, they come from equipped, and they say, hey, I was this much bencher raw. You know what I'm saying? But we see more motherfucking equipped lift from you than your raw bench. You know what I'm saying? You might get a 3-second clip with your fucking whatever your raw bench was, but you get a whole fucking documentary on your equipment. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like this not me being a doctor, not prescribing you shit, but this is fucking friendly advice from the powerlifting community. And like I said, you can do what the fuck you want to do with this information, but it's a one-way ticket to motherfucking Snap City, and Snap City equals 6 weeks out from the gym. And I ain't trying to be 6 weeks out from this motherfucker. So with that being said, I holler. It's time to get to my secondary bench day.